Welcome, history buffs! Today, we're diving deep into the lesser-known corners of American history. Buckle up as we uncover 10 obscure facts that just might surprise you. 1. Did you know there was once a state called Franklin? After the Revolutionary War, settlers in what is now eastern Tennessee tried to form a state named after Benjamin Franklin. It lasted for 4 years before collapsing due to lack of support from the Continental Congress. Franklin nearly became the 14th state, but instead, it disappeared into history. 2. In 1863, during the Civil War, Mary Edwards Walker became the first and only woman to receive the Medal of Honor. But did you know she was also accidentally drafted during World War I? A clerical error placed her on the draft list in 1917, despite being in her 80s. Her response? A polite letter declining the honor. 3. On a chilly January day in 1919, a giant storage tank of molasses burst in Boston's North End, sending a sticky wave 25 feet high through the streets at 35 miles per hour. The Great Molasses Flood claimed 21 lives and injured 150. To this day, some locals claim they can still smell molasses on a hot summer day. 4. Imagine cowboys on camels instead of horses. In the 1850s, the U.S. Army created the Camel Corps to traverse the deserts of the American Southwest. However, the Civil War and resistance from horse-loving soldiers quickly ended this experiment. Many camels were released into the wild and were seen roaming the Southwest for decades. 5. Michigan and Ohio once went to war over a strip of land. In 1835, the two states fought a bloodless war known as the Toledo War. While there were a few skirmishes and a lot of angry words, no one was killed. The conflict was eventually resolved with Michigan gaining the Upper Peninsula and Ohio keeping Toledo. 6. Did you know America had its own micronation? In 1856, a group of settlers declared the New London Ledge Lighthouse in Connecticut an independent country called the Republic of New London Ledge. It was more of a prank than a political statement, but the republic was short-lived, ending when the pranksters were caught. 7. Before it was protecting presidents, the Secret Service was established to fight counterfeit currency. But did you know they once busted a ring selling fake potatoes? In the late 1800s, a group of counterfeiters made potatoes look like they were from a more expensive variety to swindle unsuspecting buyers. It seems even potatoes weren't safe from counterfeiting. 8. When you think of a gold rush, California might come to mind, but there was another gold rush in North Carolina. In 1799, a 12-year-old boy found a 17-pound gold nugget, kicking off America's first gold rush decades before California's. For years, the U.S. Mint even had a branch in Charlotte, North Carolina, to deal with all the gold being mined there. 9. Lake Chargagagog-Manchagagog-Chabunagu-Ngamog. No, that's not a typo. This 45-letter word is the name of a lake in Webster, Massachusetts. Native Algonquin tribes named it, and it means you fish on your side, I fish on my side, and nobody fishes in the middle. Try saying that 5 times fast. 10. In 1989, the town of Buford, Wyoming, population 1, was put up for sale. It had a single resident, a post office, a general store, and 1 home. In 2012, it was auctioned off to a businessman from Vietnam for $900,000. But back in 1992, it was briefly sold for just $1. Quite a bargain for a whole town. There you have it, 10 obscure facts that show just how quirky and surprising American history can be. Which one was your favorite? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more fascinating history content.